Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is Fine Crafts Through the Fire. So campfire smelling. It's supposed to remind you of a campfire. Smell a little bit of the woodsiness. Smell like marshmallow from a s'more. I can smell that, like burnt sugary sort of smell. Yeah, so that's kind of what I get out of that. And of course, the razor of the day, Muehle R41, the menace of the shaving world. But actually, truthfully, it's a very nice razor. I do enjoy this razor. And today, yes, we've got 5 days on the cheeks. So I have not shaved, was it since Monday or Tuesday, whatever it was. And then there's like 7 weeks on the chin. And well, the nose, of course, gets always trimmed down anyway. But you tell I'm in a bad need of trimming the mustache. But we're not going to do that because it's coming off. And it's coming off with this, I hope. I've shaved this purposely for a few extra weeks because I know the little 4-weeker, it'll have no problem with it. I usually shave it down to 4 weeks and I keep it to that. But I let it go for a few more weeks because I wanted it a little longer because I wanted to save it up for today to try to see how it would do. And of course, I started my I've already done my face wash, and I used a new soap. Let me show you the Glyce soap. It's a glycerin soap called Glyce. So that's what's sitting on my little soap stand. Of course, I have a little soap stand, which I got from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. And it's sitting on that, so I'm going to be using that for the foreseeable future. So we're just to try something different, only because I've used the Phoenix Preshave Cube for so many years. I just wanted to try something different, that's all. Because the Phoenix is an awesome soap. I really enjoy it. So we'll see how I enjoy this. But for now, let me just see. It's been a couple of minutes. Let me just splash in a little water. I've already washed the face, and I've already washed all through this and all that. So I just want it wet, though. There we go. To start splashing on my soap, which is all whipped up very well in my timeless bowl. Yeah, see, nice peaky. I added water once. I did 2 shakes and a squeeze, and I added water once. And I usually revert to the 2 shakes and a squeeze method, especially a soap I don't know. Some soaps I know are thirsty, so I don't necessarily do it that way. But if I'm not really comfortable with a soap, I will just do the standard 2 shakes and a squeeze, and recommend that you do as well. It's just have a consistent process so you can learn. Well, I started going just above the mustache, but no, we need to mustache yourself fully. We need all this fully soaped up too, because it's coming off. There we go. All soaked up. There we go. Yeah, get that right in there. Yeah. There, that's all whipped up now. There we go. I think this is pretty good. I'm sure it's all in the mustache. Get it all in there good. Yep, I think it's good. Okay. Don't want to necessarily eat the soap, so yeah, let's wipe that out of there. All right, let me warm up the razor. Seeing how we're doing to do today. So let's see. So this has, of course, got quite the reputation for being aggressive, but we'll start on the cheeks and then we're going to work to that. So let's just get it warmed up here a little bit. Let's just kind of get the feel of things. I'll make sure I'm holding this the way I like it. Okay, there we go. And of course, I've done it again. Yeah, there's no razor blade in here. Let's do that. Normally I just do it beforehand and I don't show you, but yeah, we're going to do the razor blade. Another Astra this week. This is enough blade for this razor. So I'm kind of comfortable with this. So I took the cap off. So there's the cap. Put it on there over the posts. It's over the post. And there's the top of it that goes on the bottom of that. No gasket on this one. Could put one if I want. I just hadn't done it yet. Okay, snug it down. And of course, I bought just the head from Maggard's, and then I bought one of their handles. So I didn't get the handle that came standard with the Muehle R41 because I didn't care for it. I used my buddy Steve's razor first before I ever bought my own. And his came with a standard handle. I didn't care for it as much, so instead of buying another handle and spending the money for it, I just bought just the head, which you could do at Maggard's, which I love that. Oh yeah, this is having on this 5 days growth, 0 issues. Coming right off. let's see here. Let's go ahead and knocking it down first all around the normal, the non-bearded areas. Okay, there we go. I just felt like doing that first. Now, and yes, I still need 2 more passes, I do, but that really knocked it down well. A little stripe right there to get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's not down there yet, but it just knocked off, let's say, 5 days growth. So yeah, it did a very good job of that. So by the time I'm done with 3 passes, that should be great. But now let's see, how's it going to handle the facial hair? Because you know, the little half mustache there, that's, and then of course this is like, you know, 7 weeks worth here. Oh man, that just went right through it. There it is. That just went right through it. Bang, off. Not even a hesitation. Wow, okay. Wowie. Yeah. A little bit right there on the edge. Wowie. Yeah, it is off. Well, Dad had no problems with the mustache. Let's do the other side. Flip it over. Wow, that just eats that right away. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And yeah, it's not baby butt smooth yet because it's 1 pass, a down pass only. So I'm still going to do a sideways pass, and that's as much as I'm going to do under the nose. I don't go against the grain really under the nose. I do it like once or twice a year. I just don't do it much. But now let's see the chin whiskers. So that's a full 7 weeks growth here. Okay, flip over. Got to the point where I felt it. You know, see, it's all full. It fills up those little teeth there. Just give you, there we go, rinse it off. You can see it's got the open comb design, and they're a spaced open comb design too, so it's more apt to let the hair come through and be able to do this. Okay, that's all full up. Yep. So yeah, it's filling up and clogging up, but it lets me know. Okay, yeah. Okay, a little bit on the lip there too. Yep, it's like all of a sudden, oh, it's full. It goes great guns, and then oh, clogged. But of course, it rinses out. I don't say really clogged because it's not jammed in there. It just fills up. It maximizes its capacity, and you rinse it off super easy, and it's ready to go. It doesn't like all jam up and clog up, especially like the multi-blades do. You know. Okay. So being able to do this with a razor, with you know, and soap and all that is to me amazing because I'm not used to being able to do this. I'm so used to like pre-cutting it first. You've seen me use my trimmers. I think I did trimmers last year when I was bringing this all off. And it's September 9th. I usually shave it off sometime in September, beginning in, middle, who knows. You know, I just kind of, whenever it strikes my fancy. I know it's coming off in September in my mind, so it's whenever I feel like it. And I just felt like shaving it off. There you go. Okay, we'll flip it over. So I love about the ease. You feel one side, you flip it over, use the other side. And see, it's rinsing off really easy. Alrighty. So that is off. I mean, there's still some, you know, some stray hairs here and there. There is. And I knew I had a little spot right here. It might bleed here. It's a little blemish area right here. Because I could feel it under my beard. I knew it was there. I'm surprised I didn't cut it doing this. But no, not at all. And how did that feel? Did it feel rough and coarse? No, actually it did not. The soap is admirably. I've never used a soap brand before. Something you haven't seen me do in like 5 months or so is put a second dollop of shaving cream under the nose. Because yeah, we're going to come in from the side now. Alrighty. Now, second pass across the grain. And yeah, I did multiple passes, but it was all down, so that's first pass because it was all with the grain. And that's why, even though I did it more than once on areas of the chin, it's still considered pass 1. So now pass 2, of course, is across the grain. And I want you to notice too, this is a natural blade. It's not a feather. It's not my silver blue or whatever more aggressive blade. And it had no problems handling all that hair. I consider the Astra Superior Platinum, I consider this a real workhorse blade. It's not the sharpest, it's not the dull, you know, the mildest. It's a good, to me, middle of the road, on more the mild side. So yeah, I right off the bat when I started it, it's like I naturally gravitated to the Astra. Because yes, I started with a multi-pack. How's that? Oh, that's doing real good. Oh, a little spot right there. Of course, shaving off facial hair, you're bound to have like missed spots. It happens. So if I don't get it all today, fine. I'll get it tomorrow when I shave before church. Now it is not hitting my little blemish here. It's not cutting that open. It's like, okay, it's leaving it alone. So this razor, I mean, as much of a reputation as it has, it's got good manners. It just does. It behaves well, better than some razors. I've used aggressive razors that are just harsh, and you know you're using an aggressive razor. Now I normally don't go 3 passes under here, but because it's my first shave after shaving out facial hair, yes, I'm going to. But I'm not under the nose. I'm done. It's not baby butt smooth. It never is for me, but I don't want to go there because I'd have to go against the grain. It is just such a sensitive area. It's not comfortable. I don't care for it, so I rarely do that. And I'm not going to do it with a really, more aggressive razor. I'm just begging for trouble. I mean, I could cut myself here on the lip too, because usually that's the third pass, I'm going to do that. But let's see. And that doesn't mean because it's this razor, now mean any razor. This and this are sensitive areas for me for shaving. So third pass against the grain. Oh, I wanted to mention too, sorry while I'm doing this, I mailed out and notified the winners from my last giveaway, both winners. One winner was in India and the other one was in Indiana, I think. So I just thought I got a chuckle out of that, but Indiana. So those got mailed off yesterday from the U.S. Post Office. They've been notified with tracking numbers so they can track their packages. The one for, if you're watching, the one for India, I'm skeptical if it's going to make it or not, just because I'm familiar with shipping to India. I do it doing my day job. I do international medical shipments. So I'm used to shipping to India. But this address, you just know when there's an address it's maybe, and this address said near blah, blah, blah. So it's like, yeah, so for my winner there who won that, it's like, I'm hoping it gets to you, brother. I hope it will. It did go out. You've got the tracking number, so you keep an eye on it. So hopefully that gets to you. I just think it's neat. I mean, I'm a small channel. But it's already that I have people who watch me from around the world. I just think that's cool. I just think that we're sharing all this. We have a commonality. No matter what your background is and all that, is like it doesn't matter. Yeah, we still want to shave. Alrighty, so let's go finish this. Tighten up the neck, skin. Now I'm probably doing a little bit more attentive than usual because yes, this is a more aggressive razor. I don't want to give it any opportunity to snag skin. There we go. Yeah, I'll still do a buffing pass, you can tell. I know last week I cut myself right on the edge there, so I'm trying not to do it again. Oh yeah, that is so nice and smooth. That is so nice. And see, I can go over the Adam's apple without like moving it up out of the way. So this does have some manners to it. It's not so aggressive that it's just going to rip me up there. It doesn't. So that's what I like about this. I can use this and enjoy it. So I am gonna go ahead and use soap on here. I know a lot of times I just use water, and truthfully I could with this soap too. This soap has been a very good performer today, so I'm very pleased with it. But yeah, I'm just, because it's there and because I just shaved off the facial, yeah, I'm going to put on that extra layer of protection. You know, it's a little stubbly right there. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that intentionally for tomorrow. I just don't want to, because it's had so much hair for so long and not being shaved, I just want to get, you know, an abrasiveness or, you know, kind of razor burn there. So I'm going to let that go and I'll get it tomorrow. So I never expect my shave after shaving off facial hair to be perfect. But I want to be comfortable and I want to enjoy it. That's the key, is enjoying your shave. And this is just so smooth and nice. So it's like, okay, there's a little spot here too. And today purposely, I'm leaving them. Like a little spot here, more so of a spot like right underneath here, basically right behind the scar area. Gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that on purpose. And we'll get it tomorrow. So let's not overtax the skin. I'm feeling a little burny right here, and that's from the razor coming in, you know, the second pass, because it is such a tender area for me. So yeah, it's gonna be that. So okay, just gotta get used to that again. Now that I'm facial hair free for the next until April. That's when I start again. April. When the bite comes out, the beard goes on. You know, the chin whiskers go on. So, all right, let me pause and wash this off, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Wash the soap off the face with a warm washcloth. Now we're turning on the cold water because yes, now I need 2 splashes of cold water to seal the pores. And I did get just a little speck. I think I'll run off that one little spot. I thought, oh, and right off the chin there, too, I see. Okay. So I did get myself, I got filled out, yeah. So I got myself a couple of spots, which truthfully is going to happen when you shave off facial hair. It's at least for me, it's going to happen. I'm resigned to it, but still very minor nicks, nothing that really hurt, or I didn't even know that I did it. So, okay, water's running cold. Let me do this. Alrighty, now, okay, soaking wet. And you do want your face wet when you're using the alum block too. It helps it glide, otherwise it like sticks. Go along here. Oh yeah, a little sting right there. Yeah, a little sting underneath the nose. A little bit kind of across it, yeah. Alright, that's plenty. Plenty. A little sting makes my nose itch. Tickles my nose. Alright. There, done. Now we're just going to follow it up with just a very mild aftershave. This is, yeah, what is this? AllMan brand. The Fearless is the scent. Got this from Lidl. That's where this comes from. It was like a whopping $5. It's a light little sporty citrusy scent. Very light. I plan on putting in some cologne after this. So yeah, that's one of something very light. And this is fits the bill perfectly. Yeah, getting some sting out of the alcohol. What you expect. There we go. Especially right there under the nose. Yep. Nice antiseptic alcohol. Of course, the alum block is that too. The alum block is, of course, also an antiseptic. And it'll help the skin heal up nice. So yeah, so this does a wonderful job. Till I do enjoy it. It's getting down there. I've had this is probably my third bottle of this. So yeah, I buy it regularly. It's so cheap. I shop at Lidl, and yeah, it's just like, it's a no-brainer. Just grab it. They have other scents too. There's like 2 other scents, but they're more of a powdery type scent. Not my favorite. You know, it's like I've got a cologne spray on that's one of the other scents, and a little powdery. So just not my thing. Just don't care for that in it as much. But this one I truly enjoy. This is just a cool, light little citrusy splash. Perfect year round. Love it. So face is nice and smooth here, and 98% of the face is smooth and nice. I left a little roughness here, and I left a little roughness like right across here, because those are tender areas. It's thick there, super thick, and I just didn't want to overdo it and chase the baby butt smooth and risk any kind of razor burn or anything. So I let it go. It'll come off tomorrow when I shave tomorrow. So then I'll have nice baby butts shaved tomorrow. So yes, feeling good with that. Now I'm all dressed up, ready to go here. I'm going to go out and change the oil in my truck now. So that's my next job. So hope you guys have a good day and go with God.